Salute, salute, salute. Bow. Boxing After Dark with Nocturnal Thoughts. What's happening? First of all, let me give a huge shout out to my hermanos, Red Glove Militant. He put hashtag Night Rider for sure. Bow. Salute to Red Glove Militant. He has his own channel. Go check him out. He's always been so genuinely respectful and thoughtful. One of my favorite YouTube channels. Go check him out and subscribe to Red Glove Militant. And tell him Nocturnal sent you. Yo, we got a fight coming up. Shakur Stevenson versus Jamel Herring. Who you got? I'm going to tell you what. If ever a fight has had a tug of war on my heartstrings, it's this fight. Neutrally, man, I just hope that the best man wins the fight. I can't pull one way or another way for either one of these guys. They are both very, class act material, come from great, phenomenal background stories, great athletes, both champions, both highly elite level fighters. Jamel Herring is a veteran. Salute to all the troops, all the soldiers, everybody that, risked their lives for our freedom. You have a salute from Nocturnal Thoughts. I'm forever grateful. Please believe that. You got Jamel Herring, who's had his ebbs and flows, his losses and his victories. He has more experience. He's coming off of a great performance against the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Then you have the young Shakur Stevenson, a silver medalist. He's come from his amateur to his professional pedigree, and he's pretty much outclassed, outperformed, and put on a phenomenal boxing virtuoso on all of his competitors, except for his last few fights, left a little to be wondered of his, ability to shape the amateur style and settle down more into a professional style, to start to sit down on those punches and deliver those KOs. When he fought against Jeremiah Nakatalia, he got a little cut on his cheek, and it seemed to have made him a little bit more timid and reserved. And, he wanted to be sweet, sweet, sweet science, hit and not get hit. But in this case, he might have took it a little too far and left a sour taste in some of the fans' mouth. Like, okay, you got a guy in here that you put down on the canvas. Let's see you step it up, go into another gear, and get this dude out of here. This fight is very close, 50-50, the veteran versus the decorated amateur. Both guys bring so much to the square circle. Like I said, it's a tug of war. I can't really go one way or the other way. If I go with logic, I have to say Shakur Stevenson with the youth, with the athleticism. The only person that could beat Shakur Stevenson is Shakur Stevenson. He's still very well grounded, still very hungry. I watch him train. He's not really hyped up and drinking his own Kool-Aid. He has high confidence, and he has dog, he has heart. And all he has to do is bring out the best performance. Jamel Herring, same thing, great team, training on the banner of Bo Mack and surrounded by greats like Terrence Bud Crawford, who is opting not to, get in between these two guys because he don't want to cause a rift, because both of these guys have close ties with Terrence Bud Crawford. This is a phenomenal fight, It can go either way. I could go with the veteran Jamel Herring, who has the experience, who might come in there and just go for, winning 7 rounds and securing the victory and doing enough to show the young kid, I'm going to come down, I'm going to work you to your body, I'm going to press you, I'm going to make you uncomfortable, then I'm going to pull back into some, some fancy boxing. I understand that you are a master at keeping the distance perfect, but at the same time, I've seen more, I've done more. I'm a school the young boy. It might turn out to be one of those type of fights. Either way, I think it's going to be a skillful fight, a chess match, a great fight, maybe a dog fight. Either way, It's a real fight, a real deal fight. Meanwhile, on the PBC playground in the Sandlot, we have Gervonta Tank Davis scheduled to fight December with Rolando Roberto Hands of Stone Romero. This fight right here, I understand it. I'm not going to critique it. I get it. You know, it's a playground fight between two guys that, you know, bring power to the table. But we know what this is. This reminds me of when I was growing up. I went to Tony Elementary in Atlanta, Georgia, in Decatur, where it's greater. And when I first got there, the dude that was running the school, his name was Demetrius Blackwell. And he had a long little reign, you know what I'm saying? Dominated the playground. Every time a new kid would come to school, you gotta fight him, period, point blank. And this one kid came to school, his name was like LeVar. Big dude, you know what I'm saying? Could tell he was rough, could tell he could throw his knuckles. He had two sisters, they was rough. After school, they fought right on the side of Piggly Wiggly in the parking lot. And when they first started squabbling, dude was putting hands on Demetrius Blackwell. I could see it, I could feel it, I could look around, and everybody was thinking the same thing. Demetrius Blackwell, his reign might be over. He getting them hands put on him. Next thing I know, he swoops down, because he couldn't get him with the hands. He swoops down, grabs him, and dumps him. LeVar hit his head on the concrete, forehead just knotted up. Wow. After that, LeVar was nothing more but the shadow and a yes man for the rest of our time at that school to Demetrius Blackwell. Wherever Demetrius Blackwell went, LeVar was right behind him. You dig? A yes man. Period, point blank. That's kind of how I see this fight playing out. But this is boxing. You never know. Rolando Romero, he might shock the world. He might shock the world. He might upset the apple cart. But at the end of the day, I think for Gervonta Tank Davis, Mayweather, and Leonard Ellaby, the tune that I'm hearing is this right here.
A match for
Nocturnal
you before
thoughts.
she could make one for me. Oh, yenta, yenta. Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
Well, she might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting.
And well off.
And important.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Sleepy going in, lively coming out. They be wondering what we talking about.